Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do my favorites for the month of September. This month I have been enjoying some things that are quite different from what I've been using. I do still notice that I am using a lot of the same products that I mentioned before like 2 months ago. So I was actually really excited to see that I was like using more different things. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So I did tell you on my channel here that I did go to Minnesota, and when I was there I did go to Mall of America. So I was really excited about that because I'm a girl who loves to shop, and it's just the biggest mall in the world, I think, or in the United States of America. So I was really pumped when I went there, and I did a lot of damage. And one of the things that I got was at Lush. I got this exfoliator. It's called Let the Good Times Roll, and this is, what is it? It's a face and body cleanser. It says that it gently exfoliates mice and polenta cleanser with an absolutely scrumptious sweet and salty popcorn scent for soft, smooth skin. And this is such a wonderful product just for the simple fact that it just smells so freaking good when I use it in the shower. The whole bathroom smells amazing, and it's got like a really sweet smell. I don't know if it smells like popcorn because I don't like popcorn and I don't like the way it smells at all, so I don't agree with that claim, but it's just a really sweet, soft smell, and I could kind of like detect a hint of popcorn, but it's kind of like a pasty kind of substance. And when I tried it by itself as a facial cleanser, I didn't like it. I do think that it works best mixed with a cleanser of your choice. For me personally, I like to mix it with Purity from Philosophy, and I mix them together, and together I love the way they work on my face. I use this in the shower the most, and I'll also use it on my body to exfoliate my legs and stuff like that. I think it's a really nice product, and it's really good for broad use of things, which is especially nice about it. I love it. I think Lush makes some amazing products, and I was really excited about this. And a little goes a long way. It's huge. They give you like a huge chunk, and I use kind of like a pea size, sometimes a little bit more, to use with my face, and it works really well. And at that rate I'll have this forever because like a lot of product came in here. So yeah, this is one product I've been really enjoying from Lush. The next item I have been really enjoying is a foundation. This is the Marc Jacobs foundation in Marvelous Mousse. I'm in the color Fawn Deep, and as you can see, I've hit the bottom of it already. This is such a great foundation. I love it so much because it's just been working really well for me. I had a lot of breakouts over the last couple months. I think it's a combination of stress and just being super busy and not eating very well, and I don't know, just a combination of life factors that made my skin break out. So I was having some discoloration on my skin, and this is a really great product if you have problem areas that are not being covered well with other foundations. The smallest amount of this product will really cover that area, and I love the way it sits on my face. I do have combination to oily skin, and it does not make me very oily. It makes me have that good oil peek through and not like overly greasy where I look disgusting. So I've been especially enjoying it. It looks so good. I love it for nighttime especially because it is more of a full coverage foundation. During the day I will wear something a little lighter, but I like the way it looks. I like the way it stays on my face. It doesn't like break up or anything. I think that it's a great product, and I was really happy with it, and I really can't say enough good things about it because I've just been thoroughly enjoying it, and I've been packing this like everywhere I go to travel, which has been a lot of traveling lately. So the next product I've been enjoying as well is this Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil. I'm in the color KGB, and I had this for quite some time. I tried it underneath my eyes, but I think that it's a little bit too thick of a product. I like more of a cream product or more of a foundation type consistency where it's like liquid to use underneath my eyes because it will settle into my fine lines really quickly. So I didn't really care for it as far as an under eye concealer, but I do love this for spot concealing and also for underneath my eyebrows and like above them to shape them and give them a little bit more definition. I've been using this the most with that. So I really like the way it looks. It really helps with discoloration. I did also get one from Anastasia. It is the concealing pencil in Base 3. They're both very good. I like them both, but I feel like the Urban Decay one is a little bit easier to work with because it's a little bit more creamy, so it blends out a lot easier, and I like that about it. So this has been something I've been using every single day, and I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I found a purpose for this pencil because it really was going to go to waste because I was not touching it. The next item I've been enjoying, and I know I've included this in my favorites video like a long time ago when it first came out, is the Too Faced chocolate bar. If you watch my last tutorial, I use this for the majority of the tutorial, and I love this palette because it's such a great warm neutrals palette, especially for the fall and winter months. I feel like these colors are exceptionally nice, and they look so nice on the lid no matter what skin tone you are. I think that this palette is just extremely versatile. I love that it has like a balanced amount of mattes and shimmers, and then it's got 2 brow bone highlights as well. So I've been really enjoying this, and I've been traveling with this a lot as well lately too. And the thing that I especially enjoy about it is that it's just such a great product as far as formulation. The shadows are really nice to work with. They blend out easily. They look great. I love that. And I was a little bit disappointed with the second palette that they released, the semi-sweet one. It's nice, but it's not as user-friendly, I want to say. Not in the fact that it's not, the product is not good. It's just that I just feel like it just caters to like a much lighter skin tone, whereas this one I feel like caters to so many different skin tones. So if that makes any sense. But this one is a great one. It's a good palette because I feel like you will get your use out of it, and it smells amazing in here. Like a little bit of it dropped on my lip and I didn't even realize, and I like licked my lips when I was doing my makeup, and I was like, that was really sweet, and I realized that I dropped eyeshadow on my lips, so it's actually kind of sweet as well. Not that I'm gonna suggest that you go in there and like lick your eyeshadows, but I just thought that was just a random funny fact about this palette as well, because I know they do make this with real cocoa. So moving on from that product, one that I've been enjoying as well is this MAC Pigment. This is in the color Vanilla. I love this for highlighting my brow bones and my inner tear ducts. I have it on today, and it's just a really gentle highlight. It's not going to be a bam bright pop of highlight in your inner tear ducts or in your brow bones. It's just very simple. It brings like a really nice definition to these areas without being too over the top. It's very universal and good for day to day. So that's why I've been liking it a lot, and I've been using this non-stop as well. Another product that I've been loving, these are 2 products that I'm just going to talk about in one, and they are Sigma brushes. I did say earlier in my video that I did go to Mall of America, so I did have the opportunity of going to the Sigma store. So that was a really cool experience because they only have one, and I've always enjoyed their brushes, and I've never really had an opportunity to go to Minneapolis. So this was really cool for me, and when my friend moved there, the first thing he sent me a picture of was when he went to Mall of America was a Sigma store. So I thought that was really funny. So I got these 2 brushes. This is a 3D HD Kabuki. This is that like odd shaped brush. It kind of like is a triangle in the middle. And when I first saw that they released this, I thought that this was going to be a gimmicky product because I just was like, this is just such an odd brush shape. And I was like, I didn't really see what was going to be the use of it. But the more and more I looked at it online, and when I went in the store and tried it out, like touched it and everything, I thought that there was a lot of uses I could have for this brush. The first of which was like applying my foundation. It's really nice because it gets really into those areas that are hard to reach with a normal flat top Kabuki, which is what I really enjoyed about it. And it's really nice for like if you want to carve out areas, it's really good because of the shape. Whereas a flat one, it's hard and you could get more product in areas you don't want to. This one is a little bit more precise, and it gives you a little bit more detail oriented ability. So that's the thing I especially loved about it. So I've been using it a lot. And the thing I especially like is like in between my eyebrows, I always would have to like use a smaller brush to kind of get in between my eyebrows, or if I had done my eyebrows already, I would get product on my eyebrows, which is why I usually save them for last. But with this brush, I'm able to get into that area very easily without touching my brows or, you know, adding foundation to the inner parts of my eyes or anything like that. So I think that this is great, and it's not like something that's just like what a waste kind of item. It's really good, and I'm actually happy that I did, you know, decide to get it. The next one I've been enjoying from Sigma is an oldie. I do have one of these. I decided to get a second one because I love the first one so much, and this is the Tapered Kabuki F86. Now, I do think that there's a difference between the one that I just bought and the one that I have prior, whereas this one is not as, it's a little bit more free-flowing and it's not as dense. So I feel like when I use this to pat in concealer underneath my eyes, I'm not having as much creasing. Whereas my old one, let me see if I have it here. Okay, this is my old one. My old one is a little bit more dense, and I feel like I would get more creasing, which is why I would like to use my Beauty Blender or my Real Technique sponge to apply concealer, because I felt like it was helping more with that, whereas this one wasn't, and I used to really, really love this brush for that. But I did get it anyways because I was like, I've had this one for like 3 years and I needed a new one. And this one has just been a dream to work with, and I've been using this more than my sponge, actually. So I've been really enjoying it. I don't know what they did, but I do feel like there's a difference in the two brushes from like then to now, but like for the better. And in addition to that, I just like side note, I got a new E40 because I used my old E40 into the ground. It's like super frayed and old. It still works, don't have any problems with it, but I got a new one and it's just so much more different. Look at the difference in the two. I know I've had this one forever, but I don't remember it being so tightly packed together. And I feel like it's a little bit harder to work with the new one than the old one. So I still gravitate towards my old one for like crease, like when I want to put a transition color in my crease. And I use the new one for if I want to add a little bit more definition into my crease and get it closer into the crease, whereas just like evenly dispersed and like wider range. So that's just a side note. I don't know why I told you guys that, but I thought that was a little bit different. So moving on from that, I want to talk about a lipstick that I did mention in my fall/winter lipstick items that I think that were very like popular, and this is MAC's lipstick in Whirl. This is such a gorgeous lipstick. I've been wearing it non-stop. It's a more cool tone mauve nude, and I think that it's great. I've been killing it. I love the lip liner, and I went into my CCO and they actually had it, so I was like, score, and I got it, and I have been using it into the ground. I think it's such a great color. So if you have a MAC and you're looking for a nude that's a little bit different than your typical nude, this is a really good one, and I think it will look good on so many different people, not just my skin tone, but it's just such a great universal color. And I know it's like very similar to like the Kylie Jenner like lip craze color that she set for everyone. So the last two products I'm going to talk about are two lip glosses from Urban Decay. These are fairly new. They're the Revelution lip glosses, and I'm going to mention both of them because they're just very similar in color. I have the color Kinky and Liar, and these are really great neutral lip glosses for day to day. I got them because I wanted to see what they were like, and they were new, and the guy was like, you know, like really up talking them. So I was like, let me just give them a try. And when I tell you that these are the most pigmented lip glosses I have ever used, they are incredible. I really think that they are the best lip gloss I've ever used in my life, in addition to my Dior fluid sticks. Those are really amazing as well. But these are amazing. Like, that was just one swatch of both, and they're so great. I used them for my friend's wedding because they're just such a universal color, and she did as well, and she was the bride. So I felt like this is just a really great day-to-day neutral, everyday look kind of a lip, and it's not going to be a lipstick, but it gives you a lot of color payoff, just like a lipstick, but it's a lip gloss, and it's very comfortable on the lips, and I love these two shades. They are amazing, and I've been wearing them into the ground the last 3 months. They are like $24 or $22, so they are a little priced here, but I just think they're completely worth it, and I love them. Like, I just can't believe how pigmented they are. I cannot get over them, and I think I will be buying more shades because I think that I was kind of testing them out and they really proved how amazing they were. So this this completes my favorites video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up and follow me on social media. I will link everything down below. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.